Alright guys, so we're here at Carter's Off-Road Park again. Definitely one of my favorite places to go camping because it's pretty close to where I live, only about 30 minutes away. And it's a nice area just to go, well, either off-roading or camping. As you can see behind me, there's trees and whatnot everywhere, and it's just a great place to be if you like the nature, like I do. So we're just gonna camp here for the night. It looks like I kind of drove around for a while to find this place. It looks like a very suitable place to camp. I mean, if you can see, there's dry trees and branches everywhere. It's been kind of a hot day today and pretty dry, no rain whatsoever and low humidity, so it's definitely nice to have all this wood that's pretty much already dried out. Just make a campfire with that pretty easy. I don't have to go chopping down trees or anything, which I've never actually chopped down a tree. I'm always able to find just branches and things on the ground, which is good. So we're just gonna start getting things ready, probably get supplies for the fire ready, and yeah, we'll move on from there. So I've been walking around for just a little bit around this area just to see where exactly I want to set up my campsite, the tent, and a fire pit. And I'm thinking just right in this area. I mean, it's directly behind the Suburban, and it seems like just a good place. I was kind of thinking over there, also in between those trees, but I think just for simplicity's sake, right here will just be fine. I'm gonna try and clear out some of this. There are some of these, I forgot what these are called. These right here, but I'm gonna try and clear this area. I'll make it a little flat and more comfortable for my tent, and that's gonna be that. Alright guys, so we got the fire pit dug out. Pretty simple. And we're just going to use the dirt whenever we're done with the fire to cover it back up. So I guess now we can start setting up the tent. It's still pretty light out, so I might just go do some more driving later, but I guess we'll get this tent set up for now just so we can have this spot all set up for when we're done. And yeah, let's get it done. Let's go ahead and grab my tent from my backpack. I already made a video of everything that's in here, so if you'd like to see that, you can go ahead and check it out. Here's the tent and tent poles. Let's go ahead and get this thing set up. Okay, we get the tent stakes. Alright guys, so we got the tent set up, facing the fire, and yeah, this is gonna be our home for the night. So I'm pretty happy with it. I got the rain fly kind of just halfway on there. I highly doubt it's going to rain. And we're probably going to want more ventilation, so we can just flop that to the side if we need to. Alright guys, so now that we have the tent set up, I think the next thing to do is to go ahead and get some of this wood ready to go on the fire. I'm not going to make the fire yet because it's not late enough, I don't think. But I'm just going to go ahead and kind of get a stack of it, kind of cut it down into logs and get it in this area near the fire pit, so that way we can just add things in as we need instead of having to go out and keep grabbing some like I did in the last video, or last camping video. So yeah, we're just gonna go process some wood. I got a saw, so we're just gonna cut everything down. I don't have my axe on me because I don't really think I need it with the saw. The saw should be enough, so we're just gonna cut up some wood. And once again, we're gonna go into the backpack. This zipper, bam. Got our saw. We're gonna go cut up some trees. Alright, so we got a few logs ready. Probably gonna start going for smaller things like that, just so we can get the fire started. And these kind of things will be more for keeping it going. So we're just gonna probably snap those off. Obviously, no need to use a saw on that, but let's get some smaller logs. So as you can see, we have many options for starting fires. We have some of this stuff, just kind of pour it out, light it on fire. You got this stuff, basically you can cut it up into cute or smaller pieces, or you can just light the whole cube if you really want a good starter flame. We got ferro rod, and we have a jet lighter. So making a fire should not be difficult here. And of course we have a whole ton of fuel that we can use to keep this fire going for quite a while. So as you can see, it is much later in the day, but it's a pretty perfect time to have a good fire going. Alright guys, so I'm glad I was able to get that going, and yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, relax, and enjoy. My tent is over there, fire here, Suburban over there, and yeah, we're just gonna sit here and relax. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what camping's all about. It's really just about relaxing out here in nature. You got your fire, you got your tent, and you got your Suburban, and that's really all that matters. Actually, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our tent set up. So I haven't actually put anything in there yet. It's just empty. So we're gonna get that set up, and I'll come back to you guys when that's done. Here's the tent set up. Pretty simple. I got my flashlight up there just so I can have some light in here. I got a pillow, bit of a sleeping mat, my sleeping bag. It's actually pretty warm. Let me see, actually I can check right here. Thermometer, it's about 60, 65. Oh, it's a little closer to 70 actually. So it's about 70 degrees. It's pretty warm. So I'm probably just gonna sleep on top of this instead of sleeping in it. And I have something that I can pull out of my bag and use that more of a cover. So I'll get that out and show you guys in a second. All right, so what I have is this liner. It's tag, yeah, sleeping bag liner. I'm actually probably just gonna sleep inside of this and sleep on top of the actual sleeping bag for comfort and cushioning. So it's basically just a really thin version of a sleeping bag. I'll pull it out here in a second. Can't really seem to get it out of the bag. So we got the opening here. I'll throw that way. Get this unfolded, and there we go. Pretty much ready to rock and roll. Once I get ready to sleep I'll just be able to sleep in this on top of the sleeping bag. It should be pretty comfortable, even with this, just can see it. Nah, but even with the sleeping mat, it should definitely make it a comfortable night here. I don't think I'll have to worry about getting too warm. So, I also have one more thing to show you guys, and that'll pretty much be it for the whole camping tent setup. I also have a fan. It's a pretty neat little fan. We got low or off, medium, and then high, and it actually puts out a pretty decent amount of air. Like this, the air that's hitting me right now feels pretty good. So we're just gonna use this to feel a little cooler while we sleep, and that's pretty much it for the tent setup. Before we head in the tent to finish out the night, I figured we should go ahead and make something to eat to make use of this fire that we have. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. We got some off-roaders over there. I don't know if you can see them, but definitely one of them's definitely looking pretty flashy, pretty loud as well. But that's fine. This is an off-road park after all, so can't expect it to be fully quiet out here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this bread, obviously, and we're gonna take the chicken, put it on the fire with our little cook set here. We're just gonna warm up some chicken and have a sandwich, and that'll probably be it for the night. All right guys, we got the chicken on the fire. We're just gonna let it sit there for a second, and we're gonna be good to go. We got the sandwich here. It's all done. We're just gonna eat this and then we're gonna head into the tent for the rest of the night. Pretty good. Good morning, everybody. It was a good night. Slept pretty well. No problems whatsoever. Well, there was a guy that got stuck. He actually drove into a ditch, if you can believe it. That's why you don't drink and drive. But he was able to get pulled out. I didn't really do much to help because I actually don't have any recovery gear in the Suburban. Definitely got to fix that soon for sure. But yeah, the sleep was nice. The tent over there held up just fine, no problem. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, for a $20 kids tent, it definitely worked well. Probably upgrading that at some point, but I don't really see the need to anytime soon. So, I mean, yeah, it worked very well. But I already got most of it packed up in the Suburban, and I'm about to get the tent packed up in the backpack. And yeah, we're gonna be out of here pretty soon. So, hey, look, we got a GMC over there doing the water crossing. That's pretty cool. Well, that's about it for the video today, guys. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.